Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. I colored my hair, by the way. It's all natural beetroot color in my hair. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a collective reading for you guys. This is going to be a collective reading with a new concept that I have basically thought of. So I am a Gemini moon, so maybe this message could be for a lot of Geminis. Okay, but um, this concept came into me automatically as a download that I should do a collective reading based on a word of the day. Okay, because I love words. Okay, I love to improve my vocabulary. So something about that was coming through where this concept of the collective reading will be based on the word of a day. Okay, and we will see the meaning of that word, and then we will do a collective reading on that word, like why is that word coming up, what does that word mean for us. Okay, and this will help you and me improve our vocabulary. So if you're interested, stick around, my loves, and let's dive into it. Okay, so I have my other phone in my hand right now, and the word of the day for today for you guys is muster. Okay, now muster reminds me of muster up the courage. That's what I'm hearing in my mind. I just see the word, by the way. I don't see what the meaning is yet. I have to click on it to see the meaning. So muster itself gives me that energy of, like, someone mustering up the courage to do something. Okay, or increasing, right? So muster up the courage as an increase the courage in order to do it, like have the confidence to do it. So that is coming through. So maybe some of you are preparing for something or mustering up your own courage to go for something. Maybe it's a particular goal that you have in mind. And I feel like your spirit guides, your ancestors are rooting for you, and they are like helping you muster up the courage to go forth and do something. It could be like go into a relationship or make a move, or finally do something that you have been kind of hesitating to do for a very long time, collective. So if this is resonating, this could definitely be your message. Okay, so stick around. Let's see the meaning of the word muster. Okay, let's learn. I love this as a Gemini moon. Like, this is something that my heart flutters for. Okay, so yeah, muster. Okay, I just clicked on it. So yeah, the meaning of the word muster is to gather, summon, rouse, often followed by up. And the sentences that are given here as examples are: muster entered English around 1250 to 1300. We could be talking about your past life here as well for some of you. Okay, interesting. But your past life in like 1250 to 1300, apparently. Okay. Then we have muster came from French. Okay, some of you could be from could know French language or could be from France. Okay. um and from the Latin verb monstrare, meaning to show. So it came from this word. Muster was born from the word monstrare, which means to show. Interesting. Monstrare. Monstrare derives from the Latin noun monstrum, meaning potent, unnatural event, or monster. What? Muster comes from the word monstrum originally, which means monster, an unnatural event. Is there some kind of an unnatural event about to happen? Monster, any animal or thing huge in size, derives from the same noun. Yeah, that's the example given here as well. They mustered up the courage to confront their fears and take a leap of faith. So some of you could be taking a leap of faith and you're concerned, like, is this going to pay off? Is it going to be fruitful for you? Yes, collective, go for it. Whatever you are in doubt of, you need to do it. Okay, you're right about it being successful is what is coming through. Another example is the community members mustered their resources to support those affected by natural disaster. Guys, I'm not predicting anything. I'm just saying, since this word came up for us today, this could be a collective message of some kind of a natural disaster happening in your area or um, around your area. Okay, so just have your basic general knowledge up in terms of natural disasters and how to protect yourself and your loved ones through all of it. Okay, even I have to now muster up the courage to like research about, you know, the general knowledge behind these things. Okay, but something about monster is interesting. Have you guys been seeing like monsters in your dreams, or like have you been like having nightmares or night terrors as if something is about to happen? Because we did a collective message before about the ancestors of the light and dark. No, the ancestors beyond the light and dark are taking over. So if you haven't checked out that reading, you need to check it out, because we kind of explored why the elites are building like underground bunkers and things like that. Yeah, my right eye is twitching right now. Okay, something big is about to happen, and I don't know what that is, but we will figure it out in this reading. Guys, another download I was getting was that there's some natural disaster or some terrifying event that happened in 1200s or 1300s. So we probably need to research about this. Like, there's something similar that happened in 1250 to 1300. Could be like a natural disaster, could be like, I don't know, some kind of epidemic or pandemic. I'm not too sure. That could be coming about again. Okay, and we need to prepare, because I see a change in diet is needed here as well. So something about food or food shortages, or some kind of lack of something could create pressure on people in some way. A lack of maybe the value of money, like maybe the kind of money that we are using currently, it could shift, you know, into something else. Like I said, it could shift into gold, cryptocurrency, and all of these things, right? A lot of people are already diversifying their portfolios into these things, so that could be it. Now, on a smaller note, this could be that someone is trying to muster up the courage to like come and talk to you, or come and express themselves to you, right? But that's on a smaller note. On a larger note, for the collective, like this is something where we as a collective need to be brave now. We need to be bold now. We need to be more courageous now. Like that's what we are being called to do, is to gather together against the enemy, which could be the elites, which could be the people who are trying to rule over us and control us and try to diminish our power since a very young age, who never let us realize our powers and kept us small, you know, on purpose. And now it's because of this that now they have to go in the underground bunkers and like hide from us, because now we know them, now we can see them through the veil, like they are not hidden anymore to us. Like I feel like people are going to like target them in a way where like certain people can literally target them and like end them in some way. You know, that is also possible because of the kind of games that they have been playing with us through the movies, through the songs, through every kind of programming that you see in the world, where we are being brainwashed, right? Since our schooling, since our childhood. Okay. So yeah, it's time to gather, it's time to summon. So some of you could be summoning certain energies, some of you could be summoning certain powers, you could be summoning your own internal powers, your own ancestors who are coming up and rising up within you. I got goosebumps as I said that. Something is rousing up within you, something is riling up. I'm hearing riling, rousing, like I'm seeing flames, I'm seeing like flames, things going up in flames, but I'm hearing purification as well. Okay, interesting messages coming through, guys. Okay, yeah, we have the card wants to poison you. I feel like these people in the top, they have tried to poison the collective, but now the collective has to have a lot of knowledge about what they are putting in their body, about what they are wearing on their body, what they are listening to, who they are listening to, whose leadership are they following. We have to have the courage, okay, to also understand like who is being bribed by the uppermost people, and like who wants good for us versus who wants to like tear us down, you know. So let's see. Spirit, let's tap into this word muster for the collective. To gather, to summon, to rouse, and frozen. Something is frozen, collective. Now, mustard also reminds me of mustard seeds. Mustard seeds and the mustard seed oil, as far as I remember, mustard oil is really good for growth. Like in India, we say that if you use mustard oil on your hair really grows very well, you know. Um, so it's also reminding me of that, and I'm connecting that to this frozen card, which is telling me that whatever has been frozen in your life is going to start blooming again. Okay, so maybe there are people in the past that you left behind. Okay, things between you and your past got frozen in some way. There is a new way that that relationship is going to come about in your life. Okay, but you have to have the courage to be this new version of you even in that past situation. Okay, you have to have the courage to show up authentically as who you have grown into, who you have evolved into now, collective. Okay, whatever has been frozen in your life is growing back again. It's going to, I'm seeing wild growth. Like I'm seeing like, yeah, I'm seeing wild growth here. Whatever was frozen, whatever was stuck, whatever felt like it was stagnant or it was toxic, those things are going to flourish again. That's what I'm hearing from that card. Okay, let's see. Please tell me about muster, spirit. What is this message for the collective? Muster. Also, anything that was frozen, for example, like a relationship that was frozen, right? It's going to get alive again. Like it's not going to remain dead. So whatever was dead in your life is kind of in a way resurrecting. For example, like I was speaking of one, like your ancestors, right? They are resurrecting within you. So they are going to give you their special skills, talents, and abilities to be able to go about in this new world. And you are being called to connect with your ancestors to remove them from this period of being frozen. Okay, a lot of your ancestors are literally like stuck in realms that they don't belong in, or because you have not really paid attention to that, and your ancestors are calling out for you, collective, to tap back into them. Okay, so let's see. I will be posting some tips on how to connect with your ancestors on my Patreon, so make sure that you're subscribing over there. Okay, but let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna pick that up, but the card that fell down is crimes of passion in reverse. I feel like the collective is rising up to a level where we will want to literally harm and destroy people who try to like keep us small and keep us like weak, because they wanted the power, because they were the only one that wanted to rule over everything. There's a sacred rage that is rising within the collective where we are taking our power back, where we are like, okay, you have kept us small and frozen and tiny for too long. And now we are mustering up the courage to gather our forces, to gather our spirit team, to gather our ancestors, our guardian angels. It's like literally I'm seeing guardian angels and like possessing the bodies of human beings. I'm literally seeing that right now in front of my eyes. I'm literally seeing that, guys. The guardian angels are like taking over human bodies to be able to do some great work, some great change on this planet. And this is going to be changes that have never ever been like experienced on such a level before. But yes, there have been changes like this. Something about 1250 to 1300 is significant. I want you all to research about this. I want you all to Google this and write it down in the comments below, whatever you're researching about, because we are a team. You are learning, I am learning through you. I don't see myself as someone who's above you. I'm just like you. Okay. So Let's learn together. Let's do this. My Gemini moon loves it. Like, can we learn together? Can we just learn together, guys? All right. So, yeah, let's see. And also, I feel like because of this freedom that we will have, we have actually thought that we need authority figures to kind of keep us in control. And it's in a way our own subconscious mind that manifested these evil shadow government to rule over us. Why? Because our subconscious beliefs were that we need an authority figure to tame us, to control us, to keep us in check. Otherwise, we would become criminals. Otherwise, we would act out of our morality, you know, or we will be untamed, we will be wild, we will do things that are like very dangerous. You know, we were scared of our own power collective. It's truly, that's what I'm picking up. And now it's like the guardian angels are going to embody your body, like they are going to possess your body. Are you ready for this? My collective, whoever's watching me, you guys are going to be possessed. I feel it very strongly because when I read the word monster, the muster word that came up for us, which talks about mustering up the courage, that level of courage can only come about when there are high level benevolent entities that want to embody and possess us in order to have that level of courage to defeat this kind of monster that we have in front of us, because of our subconscious mind believing that we need these monsters to be able to level up in the final boss battle, right? According to the peace dealer, right? Shout out to peace dealer soul group. So let's see. Pyrokinesis, the ability to control flames, fire, or heat using one's mind. Remember, I was seeing the flames, and we have the pyrokinesis card, and we have primordial roar. I got goosebumps, guys. Do you have the courage for what is going to happen? The level of abilities that you are unlocking right now, I have goosebumps all over my forehead. My crown chakra is buzzing right now. I feel like I'm also being like possessed in some way. I feel like there's a, oh my goodness. I'm feeling tingles, okay? I don't know if you guys are getting activated through me as well. Like, let me know if you guys are getting goosebumps right now. Your ancestors, guys, your guardian angels are roaring right now. They are mad at the level and the consistency in which these shadow government have tried to control us. They started abusing their power on small young children. They did that. How dare they do that? There's a new level of wrath that is unlocking upon the people right now. Pyrokinesis? Some of you could be activating these abilities within your body, within your chakras, within your chakras. You will be able to like literally control flames, fire, or heat. You will be able to produce heat and fire. I remember seeing this in Jack Dynamo's video shared by 𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗃. Shout out to 𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗃 Inner Standing on YouTube. Man, oh man, when I saw that video, that guy had gone for 15 years in the forest or something like that. And he was meditating and he unlocked certain abilities where he could make anything heat up and like light anything on fire just through his hands, just through his hand movements, through his energy movement. Okay, let's take this primordial roar. I'm excited about this. I'm thrilled about this. By the way, Pluto is entering Aquarius on 21st January 2024. I am an Aquarius. I have my Mercury in Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius rising. I have my Venus in Aquarius. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Personally, I'm not ready for it, but I'm so excited about it because I remember being in hermit mode for such a freaking long time. 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Since I've just been going within, looking at my subconscious mind, figuring out certain limiting beliefs about my self-esteem, about myself, thinking about all the times I've been bullied by people, thinking about all the times my own beauty has become a curse in my life because of other people feeling bothered by me, jealous of everything that they see me achieve, but they don't see the hard work behind everything that goes on. They feel I'm fortunate and lucky and that one day I just got everything. But it's been tough, collective, and it's been tough for all of us. Okay. So I feel like a lot of people are going to get their justice for the kind of struggles that we have been through. There's an inner roar now. There's like this surrendering to higher forces that's happening within the collective. And we have to muster up the courage to be possessed by such entities, because once we give our acceptance, once we are willing to do the work, once we are willing to transform and step into this new version of ourselves where we are on our highest timeline, where we are evolving, that's what my channel is about. We will evolve no matter what, no matter how much there is destruction and chaos around us. We are the masters of chaos in this channel. We are the alchemizers. We alchemize that, right? So primordial roar. There's a roar happening within us. Okay, and we are mustering up the courage to again step into our garden. We have the garden here. Okay, step into our fruits of our labor, literally. Okay, that's why I feel like these people are scared. They are frozen. These people in power are frozen, guys. You have no idea. Oh my goodness. The amount of wrath our ancestors have over these people for doing this to their children. For doing this, even though our ancestors sacrificed themselves for us to be alive today. And these people taking it for granted and using and abusing these children, these young children, creating wars and famine, and it's over for them. I feel like we are coming for them. They should get ready. They should get ready for us. I'm not even kidding you. I know it sounds very like filmy or maybe dramatic. Like, what are you talking about, Vrinda? What? But the people who are listening to me and people who are on the same frequency as me, you will understand what I'm trying to say. There's a big change that's coming up. We are all activating on a whole new frequency. Okay? So, muster up the courage, collective. Most wanted. These people have been the most wanted. Okay? For a very long time. But they have enjoyed. They have had the luxury. They have had the time. Everything has been tipped in their favor for a very long time. And now there's a primordial justice that's about to come over the planet, where even the deities of justice are so pissed off at what they have seen and witnessed. Do you see the level of stuff that has happened on this planet? We have the spear card here. That's Odin's spear. Okay, you guys need to research about Odin and let me know in the comments why this is coming about. Tell me what your intuition is telling you about this card. Odin, research about it and let me know in the comments what your intuition is saying. Okay, let's activate each other, collective. Let's do this. Let's not think one is higher than the other. We are all equals. We are all together in this. And we are more than them. They should be terrified of us, petrified of us. 𝗃𝗵𝘀𝗵. balance, divine justice, heavenly balance coming about on the planet. Do you have the courage to know that you deserve it? Jail. These elites are already in spiritual jail in some way because they are young-minded. They have not learned what this planet is about, but they have abused it, they have used it, and they have abused people who belong here. I feel like there are people who think that human beings are parasites and that human beings are parasites on planet Earth. No, we are not. We are the children of Gaia. We are the children of planet Earth. But it's time that now we start thinking and feeling that we belong here. We belong on this planet. And once we start being grounded in that way, that's when we connect to our higher self in the best way possible. Many people want to just ascend or just leave the planet or feel like we are alone and that we are star seeds and we need someone to save us. No, we are our own saviors here. Once we realize that, that's when the guardian angels are like, okay, human beings have finally passed the test. It's a test to see, like, are we learning our lessons? Do we know that we belong where we are? Do we know how grateful we are supposed to be for all that we have right now? Are we on that frequency yet? We have mediumship for you guys as well. The ability to communicate with spirits. A lot of you are awakening a lot of powers that are unforeseen. And I would advise you to keep it very private. There's a lot of activation happening in the collective right now. Okay. We have suing. Doctor. This was in the past reading as well, the past collective reading that I did about the ancestors. The ancestors are saying that the level of gifts that will activate in you will allow you to have evidence on people who are trying to go against you, will allow you to see and remote view certain things, will allow you to be in rooms that you never thought you would be in or could be in because of your mediumship and shape-shifting abilities that are going to activate. Your ability to then master your inner energy, your chi, your prana, your flow. Something about anime is coming through again. Some of you need to go back and rewatch certain anime episodes because that can also activate certain energies within you. You will be able to have receipts on people who are basically attacking you or trying to like one up you or destroy you or whatever. It could be the 1% or it could be your family members, your friends, whoever. You will start having premonitions, dreams of these people. Everything that people tried to freeze in your life is going to start growing wildly, collective, wild growth, growing through concrete. That's the level of your power and strength that is multiplying and activating in your life. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm being very honest with you. The level of oppression or opposition that can come about because our powers are rising is also quite scary. But then again, we need it. We need it to embody our primordial energy. Okay. If you're going through a legal case, I see you winning. If your accounts have been frozen due to someone else unfairly judging you in something or for something or a crime that you never committed, whatever it may be, you're getting freed from that. There's a lot of justice coming about on this planet, like, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Just want a new reality for all of us. For all of us, we deserve it. Our ancestors deserve it through us, right? Terrorist expansion. Interesting. Yeah, this is not telling me about terrorists literally. This is telling me about the expansion of you and your primordial powers and energies and psychic gifts that are activating within you are terrifying. You will feel like a new age terrorist to the elites or to the people in control or to the people around you in power in any way, shape or form. You will look like a terrorist to them. You're dangerous because you have too much freedom. Aquarius energy. Freedom. Lawsuit. Boutique in reverse. Something about lawsuit is coming through or laws are coming through. Something about the laws are changing or some new laws could be coming about in order to control this level of awakening that's happening, but they won't be able to do anything. Like, they are scared, guys. Ovarian Kung Fu, we have Jinn, smokeless fire or atomic power. Interesting. I'm hearing all your wishes are coming true. Whatever you're manifesting, it's going to speed up. Okay, your results are speeding up. I got goosebumps as I said that. So make sure that you know what you're thinking about, especially if you're getting nightmares. Whoever you're seeing nightmares about or whatever you're seeing nightmares about, with the Kung Fu here, I feel like you're developing powers, like you're fighting off certain demons in your dreams, certain monsters in your dreams because your powers are activating. Okay, poison food. I'm hearing you have become immune to poison. You're immune to poison now. Collective. Sound holds matter together. Expansion of vocabulary. Wow. And I just started this series today. Sound holds matter together. Something about sound healing, frequencies, you being bilingual or learning different language, multicultural, you being multicultural. Listen to music of different language. Okay, something about listening to different music of different language can activate certain parts of your brain. Okay, neurons I'm hearing. Spy cam and Mike. Okay, these people are going to try to spy on us. Okay, recently I read about Mark Zuckerberg like trying to spy on Facebook users and things like that. Okay, and we have Santaria here. There's a lot of spell work going on though. But yeah, these people are going to try to spy on us to freeze us in fear of our own power. But that's not going to work. It's just going to activate and it's going to terrify you as well. I'm not going to lie. You seeing spirit suddenly, you seeing like entities around you. Don't be scared of them. They are here to help you. Okay, every entity is not a bad entity, but yeah, educate yourself on entities, educate yourself on spirits. Okay, spirit, anything else? Drinking spirits. Some of you will be quitting certain addictions that are keeping you stuck and frozen as well. Okay, there's a certain cycle of like drinking, smoking, substances. You will be releasing all of that. That's what is coming through as well. Because there are spirits in alcohol, there are spirits in what you drink, especially alcohol. Like, okay, you're being asked to study protection and yeah, something about pharaoh. Okay, so Egypt, Illuminati, look at that, Illuminati, pharaoh. Okay, time bubble generation, mummy transformation, eye beams, Egyptian magic and god powers, telekinesis. Okay, something about respect. Interesting. Okay, so I think with that Egyptian energy that's coming through, I feel like you are being asked to like study about um basically Egyptian history and the entities in Egypt, and because that's the blueprint of how things came about on this planet. Okay, and it's also something that you can study easily. You can search on YouTube or Google read about it, because something about the powers of Pharaoh and the powers that be on the highest level is going to activate within every like person that is capable of handling that energy. Now, I don't know what the powers of Pharaoh are, but I saw something like eye beams and things like that. Okay, so you need to study about that, like what were the powers of Pharaoh. Okay, and muster up the courage collective. Okay, we are going for this. Like we are going for the jugular. Okay, all the psychic abilities are activating within people. Okay, and there's going to be respect put on your name because of the level of powers that you're activating. Okay, and it's all internal. It's not something that you can see outside. First it will happen internally, and then it will exude externally. Okay, so get ready. Let me know in the comments if you resonate with this. Check out the description box for all the details, my loves.